Globe here, and today, as you've seen by the title of the video, yes, we are back for another COD Ghost tips and tricks video. I'm going to be trying to at least try to get this for you guys, maybe once a week, to get some more COD Ghost tips and tricks out. But as you've seen by the title, yes, we're going to be looking at how to control an area within Call of Duty Ghost. Because if you're a person who likes to play free-for-all a lot, or let's say a mode where you're against a lot of people like domination or so, you really want to control an area or control a flag, or practically by controlling the spawns. That's basically what controlling an area means. It just basically means controlling a spawn area where you can basically kill the enemies and you know where they're spawning. So if you enjoyed today's tips and tricks videos, be sure to give this video a like and also subscribe if you're new. But before we get started, I want to give a shout out to the person who made this thumbnail or made the ghost background. I gotta say, it does look pretty sweet, but you can check him out. His link is in the description below. He does some good GFX work, so check him out, and thanks to him for giving me this thumbnail, because it does look pretty sweet, I must admit. But to get back into the COD Ghost tips and tricks video, as you said before, the reason why you want to control an area is just so the enemy runs at you. Therefore, you're not running at the enemy, therefore, you don't die, and you also get a higher KD, and usually that will get you on higher streaks, and basically that will help you win the match if you play free-for-all or any other game modes. So how we're going to do this is, usually this works best in free-for-all because you're usually against, let's say, lots of people, and you are pretty much lone wolfing it out by yourself. But because there's other people around the area, the spawns are very close in free-for-all, meaning that if you kill someone, usually he'll either kind of spawn behind you, spawn near your area, but usually in free-for-all, you'll always have an enemy that spawns near your area if you know where the spawns are. But hopefully you guys do know most of the spawns or how the spawns work in this game already, because this game has pretty much been out for a solid 6 months, and hopefully you guys know where the spawns are in this game and how it works, basically, because this is how controlling an area is going to work. So to start off with, we're going to be taking a look at an example on how to control an area. Number one is that if you look at the map Freight, or if you think about it, there's basically two ways usually where people spawn. That's either at the bottom of the map or at the top of the map, depending where your teammates are, or if you're playing free-for-all. And basically, let's say the enemies in free-for-all are spawning at the top of the map in Freight. Basically, what you want to do is stay around that area. And if you know in Freight, they have this like long gate thing. Basically, you can watch that long gate and watch people run out, or you can watch people around that area. So as I said before, basically controlling the area is watching the spawns and watching people come out of the spawns, and from there you can kill them. But as I said before, this primarily works best in free-for-all, and if you're not a free-for-all player, this will just definitely help tremendously. So basically, how you control this area, as I said before, is that you basically have to stay around the area. And also, I've got to say, if you want some perks to help you do this, you do want awareness, because this is just going to help you tremendously. And I also advise putting a suppressor, therefore the enemies can't see you. So basically, as I said before, you're basically controlling a spawn area. And once you notice that people are spawning around that area, you can start killing them. But you've got to keep in mind that once you kill someone, usually they're going to spawn near you. But you can't always watch one spawn, because there might be people running at you from different directions. But that's how you control an area. You basically stay at a spawn, general localized area, and from there you can just watch enemies keep running at you. But that also takes in account that if you kill too many people controlling an area, they're going to start running after you. They're going to start throwing nades. They're going to try to do everything to kill you off that streak you're on. So basically, I would definitely recommend putting awareness on, so you can hear people's footsteps, and also have dead silence so they don't know where you went. Therefore, you do have silent footsteps. Not only that, but I also do recommend a suppressor, just because you'll be off the minimap, and therefore you can hear enemies more easier. And once again, having suppressor off just makes it much easier to kill enemies. And also, I advise using a submachine gun, because when doing this technique, you will be in close quarters combat. So if I recap for you guys once more, basically how you do this is you stay around a spawn area, and you're basically waiting for people to spawn either around that area, or you're waiting for people to come to that area. So it can be a hotspot, or it can be a spawn. Usually this works better in a spawn. in free-for-all, because people from the spawn area will come out and so forth and so forth. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's COD Ghost tips and tricks video. If you have, be sure to drop a like and also subscribe. Hopefully you do understand how to control an area, and hopefully it does work. As I said before, doing this is more or less better off at free-for-all, and it will definitely help you win more matches. So if you do want some more COD Ghost tips and tricks, be sure to tell me down below in the comment section, and also drop this video a like. Let's even get 70 plus likes on today's COD Ghost tips and tricks video, and I'll catch you guys later. Globe out.